What was the first song you remember listening to and feeling a connection with, do you think?
Oh, that's a good question. See, I think just listening to,
Yeah.
it would be T-Rex, it would be Mark Bolan.
Okay.
And there was a documentary on one Boxing Day, and it completely got me on a whole and I was about 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And I think it was Ride a White Swan was my favourite, but
Okay.
I went into WH Smith's and bought the best of T-Rex, which I think I've still got.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mark Bolan was just, oh my god, he was just it. It was everything I needed him to be. He was amazing.
What was it about him, do you think?
I think like my whole kind of family background, like the music I'd been introduced to being very limited.
Mm-hmm.
So he was so sparkly and these songs felt really full of him, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
I just loved it. Ride a White well, I've tried to cover Ride a White Swan, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Metal Guru, oh my god. Children of the Revolution, oh my god. And I love on the Moulin Rouge version of it on the soundtrack.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So that wasn't really what I was expecting from the songs that I've heard from you. But when did you first think, I might have a go at this? I might pick up an instrument and sing.
And well, like writing songs or singing?
Well, I suppose singing would come first, wouldn't it? Would it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I've always sung.
Yeah.
And when I was 7, I joined a church choir.
Yeah.
And it was choir practice twice a week, and like 1 or 2 services on a Sunday, and in the summer there were weddings.
Yeah.
And
You're getting to sing quite a bit.
I've just loved singing. I love the feeling of singing.
Yeah.
I love being part of a bigger sound.
Right. So
and that was that really.
Yeah. Okay.
So picking up sort of thinking, oh, I'm going to have a go at this like songwriting. I guess I had a bit of a go when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Because I don't know at what point I started writing. I think probably when I was 9 or 10. I sort of just wrote like secret diary, like.
Yeah.
And kind of always had a habit of writing that continued. And the people I was hanging around with as a teenager, I thought, I mean, I can't even remember what songs. I've got no idea.
Yeah.
But and then that kind of like the ebb and flow, and it kind of went, and then. But like writing songs for me has always been like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's always been like singing my own songs.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
Yeah.
Is the thing. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw the door to the other side. I didn't know where I was. I didn't feel any different. But all my blood spilled underwater, and now I know who rises, coming to me without warning, coming to me gently, drawing closer, coming to me without warning, coming to me gently, drawing closer. Now I can tell my love blindfolded, because presence denies all illusion. Coming to me without warning, coming to me gently, drawing closer. Coming to me without warning, coming to me gently and drawing closer. I saw the door to the other side. I didn't know where I was, I didn't feel any different. Now it's a here and you know it. It's the kiss of lost and new beginnings. Coming to me without warning, coming to me gently and drawing closer. Without warning, coming to me gently and drawing closer. Without words, love speaks. Without words, love speaks. I saw the door to the other side. I didn't know where I was, I didn't feel any different.
Attending choir practice twice a week,
Yes.
going to church services and singing at weddings,
Yes.
lots of practice.
Yes.
That's where you get your big voice from then, because it's quite a
Do you think?
belter.
Do you think? I always think my voice is quite small. Like I hear other people's voices, because that voice is so unique, isn't it? Because it's like your own instrument.
Yeah.
I had, what did I do? So yeah, I did choir. And then I had some singing lessons, and then I had some classical singing lessons, and I had some like show thing, like belt sing, but I never really got, there was always a bit where I'd get stuck, and I think as I am now, I understand that, you know, I understand what I was missing, you know,
right.
like just a lot of nerves, a lot of anxiety, a lot of tension, because I think singing is so natural, it's what our bodies are designed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So actually the whole aim is to be as natural as you can and just open and
yeah.
And then I did when I left school, I was working for an organisation called ISP, which was a foster care agency with education attached, and the kids that I were working with couldn't be placed in mainstream for various reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked as a speech and language therapy assistant and also did some music with them.
Yeah.
And I thought, I want to do music therapy, this is what I'm going to do, because it's all about communication. This is it, you know. Wow, like that old cliche that music expresses what words can't. I was like, yeah, in it, do it. And with the encouragement of the people I was working with, I went and did a music degree with that aim in mind, and I did that at Christchurch. I had a lot of stuff with music and health,
Okay.
And actually a lot of research has come out recently from Christchurch about singing for well-being, singing for well-being with dementia, singing for well-being for people living with Parkinson's disease. And it's just, I just love that. I just think it's for everybody thing. But then I got to do all these really obscure like composing. Oh my god, it was just. I remember sitting there thinking, this is mental. Like, how do I get to do this? So that was great, and I had this awful singer because I was like, I singing. Saxophone was my first study.
Okay. Not
singing. God, I really can talk about myself, can't I? I'm so sorry. And like singing was, oh my god, it was always from the heart. Like it's always been like a release thing.
Yeah.
And so I had an opera singer who was teacher, who was amazing. Like she taught at the Royal Northern School. She was, as she would tell me, she was very good and very important and she was really good at what she did. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't shape myself to fit what she wanted me to be, which was like painful. Like, and then I found, or rather, she found me this other singing teacher called Renee Zalesweski, who she was just lovely, and we did a thing, and my voice kind of it just did another thing, and I wrote a song, I think, when I was doing that I still really love, like I think it. But life takes over and things change, and I never thought that I was that good really. So I enjoy the feeling of it. So that was that. This song's called Wayside Annie. The day she stopped being good, they called it madness. What a crazy notion for a woman in distress. So she comes to me in dreams and memories, Wayside Annie. Ooh, ooh, Annie. Ooh, oh, Annie. Would see her wandering round past the butchers and down our part of town. Oh, she could find people like the Red Sea, Wayside Annie, Annie, Annie. Till she put on her white face alone in the mirror, pile up orange hair high, and the stories flow in whispers like dirty foam on a wave. For Annie, ooh, ooh, oh Annie, what are you looking for? What have you lost, love? Where do you think you'll find it? What are you looking for? What have you lost, love? Where do you think you'll find it? Oh, Annie. Ooh, ooh, oh, Annie. The day she stopped being good, they called it madness.
We were talking earlier on before I switched the camera on about you are Medway born and bred.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and how that's kind of influenced a lot of your music and a lot of your, I guess, just thinking about life.
I think like a lot of my words, like place is really important, and story, and I come out of here and there's that pull of in some respects Medway's been the backdrop and the setting for the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And I've got this thing at the moment where I love going on walks around Medway, going to the country parks and going out to cliff. I think like cliff pools, is like post-apocalyptic, where they've kind of mined it, and now the birds have taken it back, and you can see the Thames and the boats come up the Thames, and then you've got the Medway, and like the feeling of being in the landscape. I love that. Yeah. The river.
Because one of your songs, Hometown, you've got lyrics, kiss me like you can't forget me, hold me close like you could never let me go.
Oh, you've done homework.
I mean, that sounds like this is a sort of like a standard love song, but you're not singing to a person, you're singing to a place.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think, like, so my songs are really out of my experience.
Yeah.
And that song, I guess, is about the place. Like, I was walking to the music shop on the A2 in Gillingham, and my son said, "Oh, it smells like donuts around here." And I was like, "Yeah, it does." And that's in the song. That's in that song, you know. But I think, like, I really love collage.
Okay.
And I think sometimes with my lyrics, I kind of collage and layer.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give it all away.
No.
But, yeah.
Hints here and
Hints here and, you know, interesting, the idea of, like, Medway's a being. It's an organic. It's not stuck or like one thing. It's been the backdrop from my life, and feeling placed and feeling at home is so significant.
Yeah. So it's an extension of the four walls that you.
Yeah. I almost feel like I found Medway and then I found my home.
Okay.
Like, so it was the outside in. Yeah.
So you'd never be tempted to move away?
Oh, never say never. I don't know, it's like, when my business with Medway is done, when I've like fully made peace with the place, completely, you know, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But there's no need.
No.
There's no need.
No.
I just love it, you know, so close to London, so close to the coast, you know, I can get to wherever I need to get to.
Yeah.
So
it's a funny old place because it gets knocked such a lot.
It's misunderstood.
Yeah.
It's just misunderstood.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of musicians around here who will sing about Medway and have their own Medway tales as well. Compared to other places that may have a local community of singing but and songwriting and bands and that, but won't necessarily refer to Rochester Bridge or Chatham High Street or whatever in their songs just so much as musicians from around here would.
I mean, I dream about Rochester Bridge. I have a recurring dream about Rochester Bridge. I also have a recurring dream about the new road.
Yeah.
And that walk.
Yeah.
Like, that takes you from Chatham to Rochester, like through Victoria Gardens and along the top past the Art College, you know, through Jackson's.
Infect your entire existence.
Yeah, infected, I'll go with that. I think it is unique, this place. It is, you know, it's something about, like, you can't make it something it isn't. It is what it is. And it's a real mix. Yeah. It's a cold, smoky air that closes my tired eyes. Plastic surfaces shine. Don't touch the sides. It smells like green notes and donuts. My hometown. Yeah, there's no need to remember without you. My hometown. At midnight I sleep with curtains open, in the hope the sun will wake me with a smile. My hometown. Kiss me like you can't forget me. Hold me close like you could never let me go. Let me go. My hometown. My hometown. Kiss me like you can't forget me. Hold me close like you could never let me go. Let me go. Let me go. My hometown. My hometown. Like I sort of journal a lot,
Okay.
write in different forms, and the songs definitely come out of that.
Yeah.
Is it therapy? It's therapeutic, yeah.
Mm.
It is therapeutic. Yeah.
It sounds like there's a kind of a compulsion to.
No, this is compulsion, it is an
Yeah.
obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if I took away your voice box,
oh my
then
god.
I don't know how I'd do that exactly. but-
Please, yeah, that's... It's
I'm not
yeah.
going to.
Can you see the fear? Because I, in my day job, I'm a speech and language therapist, and I
Yeah.
work as a voice therapist, and
Yeah.
so I work with voices, and
Yeah.
it is just, it's what, I just think having a voice is just fundamental to being human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your latest sort of endeavours is working with Stuart Turner on his latest album.
Yes, that's been very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just real. I love it.
So how did that come to pass? How did
Ooh.
you meet up with him and start doing that?
Well, seasonally affected, so Voice Smith and Nikki.
Okay.
Christ.
Yeah.
So they were doing this thing last year where they were bringing two people together
Okay.
and to do like a thing, and for seasonally affected, and Roy put Stuart and I together,
Okay.
and we sort of ran through some of Stuart's songs and some of my songs.
Yeah.
I love singing with Stuart. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And it's a different style of singing to what I
Yeah.
do with Mike. So, and to be, like if I'm playing and I'm backed by a ukulele, it's like, it's borderline comical. Do you know what I mean? Sing the songs that I sing
Yeah.
to a ukulele, which is sort of the point.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
to sing with Stuart and have the band, and like I'd stand on a stage and I've got Bob Collins here and I've got Stuart here, and it's like, oh my god, like that's just amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that goes back to what I was saying about you having a belting out voice.
Oh,
If you
okay, yeah.
If you can sort of stand shoulder to shoulder with Stuart Turner and his voice, then you know you must have quite an impressive voice.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I love Stuart's voice. I love it.
Yeah.
I love texture.
Yeah.
And tone and yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, never mind that. Competing against an entire band behind you, rocking out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? Because in like a live gig and that, you've got the sound aspect of it that I can't control. So again, it's just like, what does it feel? What should it feel like to sing this? What am I doing? And just go for it, and it will be what it will be. Yeah. You know. Yeah.
So, is it just one song you're on, or a few?
Well, I record. So no, I'm on a few. There's a song called Helen, which I just love to sing. There's Helen, there's Solitary. Oh God, put it on the spot. There's some. I could sing you the first lines, but I can't tell you what their names are. I'm so sorry, Stuart. No, I think I'm on four or five maybe.
Okay, so a hefty chunk of the album.
But then they recorded all this material, and then they've done the album and the EP. So I'm not sure what's on the album and what's on the EP.
So this is Scowl.
Scowl, yeah. Yeah, we had to do like scowly faces for the front of the album.
Oh, brilliant.
Which is pretty cool.
Great.
I just tried to look a bit mean.
Go on, do it now.
Hold on. I think I did something like...
Oh.
Is that a bit broody?
That is quite... I'm quite scared now.
Oh, well, there we go.
Wonderful. Who round here do you like? Obviously, I imagine you quite like Stuart Turner.
Yes.
And his output. Who else around here you think?
That's a really good question.
They're not bad.
They're not bad. There's so many people.
Yeah.
So last year there was Zara and Mort, Zuzu and Mort. They did a thing. Really beautiful. Love female voices, female singers. There's a band called Arkelia with the three voices.
Okay.
Who like a few years ago, I just really look up to what they do. I think they're pretty cool.
Gavin Alexander's in that.
Yeah. And Teresa and Simon. They do some cool stuff. Justin and the Argonauts. Yeah. They're pretty cool. I mean, it's all pretty cool. Bob Collins and the Full Nelson. Yeah. Love that. Love the band, like drums, like. There's people that you kind of catch little bits of and want to hear more. Yeah. And I have to be really honest with you, like I've not really been out very much in the last 6 months. Yeah. So I'm probably completely behind what's going on, what's out there.
Fast move. Like up until recently, I hadn't been aware of Justin and the Argonauts, and suddenly they seem to be everywhere.
Yeah, they've just done loads. Yeah. I like the unusual mix of instruments. It's not unusual, but the instruments, and I like the sound, like the slightly, you know, the not just major or minor. But I missed sweeps. That was just yeah, it's a real shame.
I think they did a cover of "Hit Me Baby" one more
time. Yeah, fab. Why not, eh?
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Okay.
That felt like a test.
Sorry.
I'm going to have to...
and your score was...
So the score was 2 out of 10, 0 for effort. It's just, I think the thing is, like, with music around here, there's so much, and, like, you know, even, like, Theatre Royal, like, Theatre Royale, like, they're pretty cool. Yeah. Really enjoy their stuff, the sound and that. The Dredger Men. Yeah. They're brilliant. Love them. Yeah. Like you know. Yeah. Really enjoy that. There's just so much, and I think so much has influenced and gone in. Yeah. It's just this big melting pot, isn't it? Yeah. And we're just not understood. There does seem to be a lot more in this
fairly confined space,
Yeah.
than you might find in.
I think like other places, like there's like when thinking of like musicians and bands and what people do, like lots of people like doing cover stuff.
Yeah.
And I think lots of people like doing stuff that sounds like established bands. Like, and great.
Yeah.
Like great, you know.
Yeah.
But I think the originality of sound. Like,
Yeah.
I know we kind of have our like garage punk heritage that we do that thing, and
Yeah.
but still there is still something that's fresh and it's new and it's like okay, and that's only like a couple of decades anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not even.
Yeah.
Don't know.
It's funny around here. You walk into a pub or whatever and you hear a band playing, and it's almost disappointing when you hear a cover version.
Yeah.
Whereas anywhere else you'd be going, oh, you know, Do Live Forever or something.
Yeah. Because I do some covers as part of my set, like, but I try and do them as me, like.
Yeah.
And pick them for really specific reasons.
Yeah.
Secret
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah. So there's still a personal thing going
Yeah.
on there rather than.
Have I fully answered that question? Do you
I think
Have I done it?
comprehensively.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much for chatting. I think
Okay.
that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that wasn't so painful.
It wasn't. Okay. Well, thanks very much, and hope to see you playing and singing or just wandering around the street at
Yeah.
some point soon.
Lots of wandering.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. No excuse. It's a small town. Whatever happens here lingers in the clouds, but you can anchor me where I can see the sun on the horizon. No, don't leave me now. No, don't leave me now. No excuse. It's a small town. Whatever happens here rolls around in mouths, but you can anchor me where I can see the sun on the horizon. No, don't leave me now. No, 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 don't leave me now. No, 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 don't leave me now. No, 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 don't leave me now. No escape from these towns. There are so many forts to keep the madness around. Whatever happened here? Whatever happened here? Whatever happened here? Whatever happened here? Well, you can anchor me where I can see the sun on the horizon. No, don't leave me now. No, 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 don't leave me now. No, 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 don't leave me now. No, no.